Hello everyone, welcome to Kumbha Science Academy. Today we will continue our last exercise number 1.1 of differentiation. Now within this exercise we were about to solve this question number 4. We have completed up to question number 3. Okay, now we will solve this question number 4 of this main important topic. The most important parameter here it is given as the whenever the x value we choose, so x is equal to 2, 4, 6, so f of x will be 1, 3, 5, g of x is equal to 6, 4, 2 and so on. Everything is given over here. Now what we need to do, we need to find out its respective values whatever they ask in these questions. Now the questions are quite interesting. This is the new type of questions regarding this topic differentiation. Okay, now we are facing this kind of question first time throughout this HSC board. Now most of the other boards have the different formats, but in especially in Maharashtra State Board they have given this question very different manner. Now this question never been asked from last 10 to 15 years, this kind of questions, but this will help to improve the understanding of this topic the way they have asked. Now their first question out of the fourth question is r of x is equal to, what we need to find out, first question is r of x is given as f of g of x. Okay, f of g of x, where f dash we need to find r dash of 2. Now for a minute we need to focus on this given point. What is r of x is nothing but f of g of x. Now let's r of x is equal to, so I am starting the solution, f of g of x. Okay, now differentiating both sides, r dash is equal to what, f dash of g of x into g dash of x, by which rule, by chain rule. Okay, hope you got it. Okay, so this is what the f dash of g of x into g dash of x, this is what the chain rule we learn. Now most important parameter, what is r dash of 2? So r dash of 2 we need to find out, but we cannot find it directly, so f dash of g of 2 into g dash of 2. Now the picture is quite clear. Now what is the value of x? X value is 2, 2, 2 everywhere. Now using our given chart we can find out this value. What is the value of g of 2? So g of 2 will be here. Okay, so if x is equal to 2, then g of x means what, g of 2 will be 6. Okay, are you getting these terms? Now most importantly, now what is this, g of 2 is 6. Now without any hesitation just substitute the values. Next step, what is the g dash of 2? So g dash of 2 will be, x is equal to 2, then g dash of 2 will be equal to 4. So 4. Now next step, what is the f dash of 6? So f dash of 6 means what? Minus 4. Substitute the values. So minus 4 substituting, you will get this minus 4 into 4, which is equal to minus 16. And that's what the required value is. So r dash of 2 is equal to minus 16. That's so simple, looks in first way that we can find it easily. Okay, so be prepared exactly how to find out without any hesitation. First of all, whatever you have, just substitute them. Okay, just do whatever the required mathematics first, then move further. Okay, this question is done. Now next question is what, r of x is equal to g of 3 plus f of x. Now our next question, what is our next question is question number 2 out of question number question number 2, r of x is equal to g of 3 plus f of x. Then what we need to find out, they have told us to find r dash of how much, 4. Very, very interesting. Now next step. Here again we need to find out properly. Differentiating both sides, we have r dash of x is equal to g dash of 3 plus f of x into, what is the value of this differentiation? Most importantly, please solve it properly. But the differentiation value will be, the 3's derivative will be 0 and f of x derivative will be f dash of x. Okay, got it. Now next step, multiplied by f dash of x only. Now what we need to find out, r dash of 4. So what is the r dash of 4? So just substitute the value of x as a 4. Now g dash of 3 plus f of 4 into f dash of 4. Again come to the chart. Now what is the given in terms of this chart? What is f of 4? F of 4 is 3. Substitute it. So g dash of 3 plus 3 into, what is the value of f dash of 4? So f dash of 4 is equal to 5. Okay. Now what is the value of g dash of 6? Because 3 plus 3 will be 6. So g dash of 6 will be 7. So 7 into 5, which is equal to 35. And hope we got our answer. Understood? So step by step what we need to do? We need to solve this question. Now next question is again same. With respect to this same way we need to apply the formula. So I would like to solve directly question number 4th of the 4th. Hope you got it. Now take a screenshot of this question or you can note it down. Now next step, I would like to move to next question. Now what is our next question within this task? Is again easy, using this chart. Now differentiation, as we solved earlier, is not that way. Okay, here we need to have our fundamentals with us. Okay, so if you solve the IIT's questions, I am about to take the IIT question first. I would like to first of all complete the fundamentals of these topics. When we will solve the IIT's questions, those IIT's advanced questions, JEE advanced questions, within those parameters, most of the students get confused. They are telling us about f of x is equal to this, g of x is equal to this, and open bracket, close bracket. They gives us a relation, function. They talked about so much relation and function, and they suddenly asked us regarding the differentiation of that function. Now student will get confused. Obviously they would get confused sometime. Why they are asking about the function and the relation of this given differentiating functions? So people are forgetting one thing. This is the fundamental mathematics. Okay, it's not like there's only multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Okay, those are the methodology to find our numbers. But before number we need to have some functions. Okay, and those functions should have some parameters. So in that respect we need to understand how exactly this relation and function topic is working on. Now on that basis we have this our close interval, open interval, and people feel boring about those fundamental mathematics, and they suddenly start thinking why we are not getting the answers properly, just because they didn't understood the concept of this fundamental mathematics. So everything will get asked in terms of relation and function. So again they are focusing towards that pattern. Now the next pattern is what? The question number 3rd. Okay, so let's solve the question number 3rd. Question number 3rd is again easy. I was about to leave that question. So s of x is equal to g of what? Sorry, not f of. This is what? F of 9 minus f of x. Okay. Now what we need to find out? We need to find out h dash of 4. Now instead of that, I would like to directly first differentiate it. So h dash of x is equal to f dash of 9. This is 9. Sorry. This is 9 minus f of x dot f dash of x. Very, very interesting. Now next step, put the s dash of 4. So x value is 4. Now substituting this value, what we will get? So we will get some interesting parameter. What is that? F dash of 9 minus, what is the value of f of 4? F of 4, I am doing it directly, is 3. So this will be 3 dot, what is the value of f dash of 3? So f dash of 4, sorry, f dash of 4 is equal to what? 5. So substitute it. So 9 minus 3 will be 6. So f dash of 6 dot 5 is equal to, now what is the value of f dash of 6? F dash of 6 is nothing but, over here is minus 4. So minus 4 into 5 will be minus 20. Hope our answer is correct. Okay, so in this manner only we need to find out the answers. Okay, so you can solve the question number 4 of the 4th. Okay, so I would like to leave to you. Now next question is question number 5. So we will move to question number 5. Okay, so are you getting this? So these questions are looks like way beyond our boundaries, but these are not those kind of questions. Okay, we learn chain rule and we need to apply only chain rule within this concept, nothing else. Okay, so just apply the chain rule, we can get our answer. Substitute the values step by step, we will find the answer. Now next step is what? Our question number 5 says something. As you can see, this question number 5 says that f dash of 3 is equal to 1, g dash of 2 is equal to 5 and g of 2 is equal to 3. Now they have told us that the given function y is equal to such that f of g of x is equal to this. So this is what y is equal to f of g of x. What we need to find out? We need to find out dy by dx at x is equal to 2. Hope so I am correct? Yes? Yes, I am correct. So first of all differentiate the both sides. So we will get dy upon dx is equal to what? D upon dx of f of g of x, which is equal to f dash of g of x dot g dash of x. Okay, so beautiful. Now next step. What is that? Dy upon dx at x is equal to 2 is equal to, so this is called as at x is equal to 2. So what we need to do? We need to substitute the values. So f dash of g of 2 dot g dash of 2. Okay, focus. So this is fundamental. What is g of 2? Is nothing but 5. So f dash of 5 will appear. Okay, f dash of 5. So f dash of 5 they have given us. So no. So this is what? 3 only. G of 2. So g of 2 is equal to 3. Okay. Now I was about to make big mistake. Now g of 2 is equal to how much? 3. So I have substituted f dash of 3. Now next step, what is g dash of 2 is 5. Now next step, what is f dash of 3? F dash of 3 is 1. So answer will be 1 into 5 will be 5. So dy upon dx at x is equal to 2 is equal to 5. That's it. That's how we need to solve this question. Now next, come to question number 6. So question number 6 says something. So this was about the question number 5, and as you can see how this question was easy. So you can see how exactly we are solving this question number 5. Now let's move to question number 6. Now question number 6 is again similar. Here they didn't give us the direct function. They have given us whatever the substituted values of those functions. So don't worry about it. It's again not that difficult. What is that question? Question number 6 says that h of x is equal to, so given, so question number 6, h of x is equal to under root of what? 4f of x plus 3g of x, 4f of x plus 3g of x. Okay, here we have f of 1 is equal to 4. Okay, so here f of 1 is equal to 4, g of 1 is equal to 3. Hope so correct? Yes, correct. Now next step, f dash of 1 is equal to 3 and g dash of 1 is equal to 4. Now f dash of 1 is equal to 3 and g dash of 1 is equal to 4. Now what we need to find out? Common sense. common sense, h dash of 1. Okay, that's what they have asked us. Now simply given what we have, h of x is equal to under root of 4 times f of x plus 3 times g of x. Now simply differentiate both sides. So differentiating both sides, what we will get, h dash of x is equal to, what is the derivative of this, will be 1 upon, this is the whole function na? This is the whole function. So this whole function again divided by 2 under root of 4 times f of x plus 3 times g of x. Okay, dot, what is the derivative of this 4 plus this? So in bracket 4 times f dash of x plus 3 times g dash of x. Okay, this whole function, this is whole function, that's whole function's derivative over here, and this initial function which was in under root of something something, again their derivative will be 1 upon 2 into under root that function. Okay, understood? Next step, what we need to do, we need to again find out the values. Now here, do we have to complete something? No. So here is most important step. Now h dash of 1 is equal to what? 4 times of f dash of 1 plus 3 times of g dash of 1 divided by 2 under root of what? 4 into f of 1 plus 3 into g of 1. That's it, nothing else. So sorry, this was f dash, no, this is f of 1. Now here you can see what is the value of f of 1, substitute 4. What is the value of g of 1, substitute it. Again most important, f dash of 1 is also known, g dash of 1 is also known. Substituting these values, what we will get, we will simply have this value like this. So this is nothing but 4 into 3 and 3 into 4. So 4 into 3 is 12 plus 12 divided by 2 under root of 16 plus 9. What is that? 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. So under root of 25 will be 5. So still I need to write it step by step. So 16 plus 9. Why? Because g of 1 is equal to 3. So I am directly substituting 3. 3 into 3 will be 9. And what is f of 1? F of 1 is equal to 4. So 4 into 4 will be 16. And that's how we got this answer. Up to this point, everything looks fine. So uppermost side will be like the 12 upon 5. That's the final answer. Why? Because the 16 plus 9 will be 25. So under root of 25 will be 5 only. And this 12 plus 12 will be 24. So 24 divided by 2 will be equal to 12. So therefore 12 upon 5. And that's how we got the answer of our question number 6. Now let's move to question number 7. Now question number 7 is again easy. Find the x coordinate of all the points on the curve y is equal to this, where x is greater than or equal to x, 0 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than or equal to 2 pi, where dy upon dx is equal to 0. Now this is quite fuzzy question to you. Now let's move to this. Okay, hope you understood this question. Now this question wasn't that difficult, but this question wasn't that easy also, because you never solve this kind of questions. Now let's move to question number 7, which I would like to solve. I am not about to solve the question number 8 because it's just the fill in the blanks. Okay, the question number 8 is just fill in the blanks, and that will be asked in your exams, because in 10th standard they had this kind of questions for you and they asked you. So obviously this will be in your new pattern. Okay, so new pattern will give you this kind of question, just fill in the blanks. Okay, so 8th question is like that. So I would like to solve this last 7th question, and I would like to leave that 8th question to you. Now next important parameter given, y is equal to, question number 7 says something like that, y is equal to how much? 2x minus 2 sine x. 2x, y is equal to sine 2x minus 2 sine x sin x. Okay, okay, done. Now what is the next parameter given? Next parameter is given like this, where x is greater than or equal to x. So 0 is less than or equal to x and x is less than 2 pi. So whatever we are playing the game, that should be within this curve. Okay, so this angle is what? How much? 360 na? So it should be again 3 less than 360. So within this plane we are dealing, because sine of x is equal to 0. So sine of x, whatever we got over here. So this value, if x is equal to or less than the something, so this will give you the general solution. No, this is the principal solution of this given sign. So applying the principal solution, this is valid. So why we can differentiate? So within this principal solution we need to differentiate this dy upon dx. First what we will do, we will find its value. So we need to first of all find the value of x. So differentiating both sides, so dy upon dx is equal to how much? So you need to write that statement within this bracket. So first, differentiating both sides, okay, with respect to x, what you will get? Dy upon dx is equal to, what is the derivative of sin 2x is equal to cos 2x into 2, which is 2 cos 2x, minus what is the derivative of this sin x? So sin x derivative will be again cos x, but this time 2 cos x. Most important, look at it properly. Okay, now though we apply this formula here, what is given? Dy upon dx is equal to 0. Therefore 2 cos 2x minus 2 cos x is equal to 0, which is indicating that cos 2x is equal to cos x. Most important. Now any guess regards to this? Okay, now this cos 2x is equal to cos x. How it is possible, sir? Okay, now we should have some value with us regarding this. Okay, now what are the possible values of cos x? Let's focus on it and just have some guess. Any guess regarding this cos 2x into cos x? It's simple. Cos 0 is equal to 1 and cos 2 pi is equal to 1, and that's only how we can have these values. Therefore x, so this implies that, so this, therefore I would like to write, therefore x is equal to 0 or 2 pi. Again here we have this clue. Now this 2 pi, so due to which you can get this same to same values and without any hesitation. So these values are correct. So this is what, x is equal to 0 or 2 pi, sir, and that's how we got the answer. So in this case, except differentiation, here they have given us one important parameter. Okay, so what is that parameter? X is greater than 0 or less than, greater than or equal to 0 and less than 2 pi. So common sense is, again, if the x is less than 2 pi, so it should not be again 2 pi. So it should have another parameter, which should have another parameter. So therefore within these circumstances our values are, says that our value is what? 0 or 2 pi. Okay, that's the final answer. Now let's move to our next topic. What is the question number 8? I will discuss. So let's start the question number 8. Okay, so there is no point to leave this kind of question, so I would like to solve this question. Okay, so though it looks easy, okay, so let's find out what are the terms of these questions. So let's find out. So they are asking us find out the f of g of x. So what is this f of g of x? Okay, so you already done it in your 11th standard, how to find the composite functions. So f of g of x is equal to what? What is the value of g of x? E raised to x plus 3. Substitute over here as a x. So you will get e raised to x plus 3 bracket square plus 5. Simplify it. What you will get? E square x plus 6 times e raised to x plus 9 plus 5, because this, so plus 9 plus 5 will be equal to how much? 14. Okay, hope so you got it. Now this was the required fill in the blanks. Okay, next step, what is the g of x? They are asking us. Now g of f of x is equal to g of f of x is equal to what? You need to put this value over here, that's it. So e raised to x square plus 5 plus 3, which is equal to e raised to x square into e raised to 5 plus 3. That's it. Now nothing else. Okay, that's it. This is what we need to substitute. And this was your required fill in the blanks. Next step is what? G dash of x. So g dash of x, all of you know that. So g dash of x is equal to what? E raised to x only, nothing else. So e raised to x. This was the fill in the blanks. Now next step, the derivative of f of g of x with respect to x in terms of f and g. Okay, in terms of f and g is, what should be our derivative of this kind of function? Is nothing but f dash of g of x. We need to find out. First of all, let's find out, then fill in the blanks. So derivative of f of g of x. Okay, so that will be f dash of g of x. Okay, so derivative, instead of that I would like to differentiate d upon dx of f of g of x. Okay, done. Then is equal to what? F dash of g of x dot g dash of x. Hope you got it. Yes, you got it. That's it. That's what we need to find out. This was your fill in the blanks. So just you need to put this value within that blank side where they have asked us. Now next question. So so g dash of this same one, we need to substitute over there. Now here they didn't ask us any term, so they have asked us only one term. What is the derivative with respect to what? G of f of g of x at x is equal to 0. Now at x is equal to 0, we didn't find it. So x is equal to 0, we need to find out these values. Okay, so here first of all, what we need to do? So d upon dx of f of g of x at x is equal to 0 will be what? F dash of g of 0 dot g dash of 0. That's it. That's what we need to find out. So what is g of 0? So e raised to 0 will be 1. 1 plus 3 is equal to how much? 3 only. So f dash of 3. That's it. Focus. So 4. Sorry. Focus. So 1 plus 3 will be 4 dot. What is the g dash of 0? So g dash of 0 is equal to 1. So that will remain as it is. Now what is the f dash of 0? F dash of 4. Now first of all find out his derivative. Then you will find out how to put the values as this. So f dash of x is equal to how much? 2x. Okay. Now if you are substituting the value 0, so f dash of 4 is equal to how much? This will be equal to 8. So just substitute. So 8. Okay, that's how we are getting these answers. So this is what? The next fill in the blanks. So this is what? 8. We need to put that 8 within that bracket. And same way we can solve the question, that in terms of g of f of x. Okay, hope you got these answers quite interestingly. So I am finding up to this only. Okay, so look at these steps. Okay, got it? So easily you can find out the derivative of d of dx d upon dx of g of f of x, okay, which is again equals to, in terms of g dash of f of x dot f dash of x, and again perform the same task as I performed within this question. So I was about to leave this question, but still again I thought ki you will require this question because this question looks easy, but we have so many internal terms which we need to substitute. Okay, so in terms of g of f of x you need to find out on your own. So let me stop here and we will continue our next topic. Okay, so be aware of the inverse functions. So I would like to take first inverse function, how exactly sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, sec inverse, cosec inverse, cot inverse works. Okay, these inverse, how they exactly works and what is their meaning. Okay, so we will discuss that in next lecture, and then we will continue to our derivative topic, how to differentiate them. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe our channel if you didn't so, and share with your friends. Thank you.